going to work on our sort today for the week. And today we're going to do the sort like we normally do at the beginning of the week, where we learn our headers, we learn how to sort our words, and we're going to make sure we understand what all of our words mean. So, our sorts, our headers for this week are these two right here. And in order to understand what our other headers might be, we need to make sure, or what would be an oddball, we need to make sure we know what our headers are. Okay, so let's take a look. We'll review our vowel poster. Our headers this week are short vowels as well as long vowels. So right here, this sound, the short vowel, what sound does this make, everybody? Ah. Excellent, like in this word? Great, so that ah sound is short. Now we have long O. What sound does that make? Good, it makes its own name, like in this word. And great. So those are the two vowels we're going to be working on this week. So what I'm going to do is show you the headers, which I already kind of said that we just reviewed them. Here's our short O header. What picture do we have here, everybody? Sa. So O makes ah. That's right. Now we have our long O, like in this word. What is it? I need everyone to say this picture. Bone. So O makes what sound? Oh, excellent. If a word does not fit that, we know it's in what category? Oddball, that's right. So before we even sort these today, we're going to go ahead, so we might have to scooch a little bit closer and make sure that we read these words together. And if you do not know what one of these words means, please stop and ask, okay? So let's take a look. Make sure you can see this word. Okay, I want everyone to read it. Good. What's a robe? You can tell us what a robe is.
You wear it in the morning when you get up, you put it around and you tie it. Absolutely.
Okay, let's try it. It does have a tie. Sometimes people wear them like if they get out of the shower or the bath. Like a bathrobe. What's this one? Now what kind of a top is that? There's a couple meanings of top. Who can help us out with this picture? Jenna?
It's like a toy that you spin. It's not like a lid top. It's like a toy that you put it and you just spin it and it will spin around.
Absolutely. You are correct. And look at that picture. It gives us a clue. Let's keep going, everybody. Boat. Excellent. So these are the words we're working with this week. It's two of them we discussed. I think the rest of them we understood pretty well. So we're going to keep moving on from there. Now I wanted to show you our headers. We already talked about them. Short O is ah. Long O is oh. Okay, we're going to flip these around. What I'll have us do is I'll do a couple to demonstrate and show you. And of course we have an oddball. If it doesn't have ah or oh, it's not going to fit. That's our oddball category. I will do a few to demonstrate to show you how I would figure out where these words go. So this first one, dot. If I break the words into pieces, I can figure out what sound the the O makes. So I have d, ah, t. Ooh, that sounds like the short O sound, like in sa. D, ah, t. So that one goes here. Let me try the next one. Hose. Oh. oh, I hear O saying its own name. That's going to go in this category with the long O sound.
You should read it and then you can like tell you what on the plan.
Sure, remember we go around and we each take turns. I just wanted to show you some examples first. Next one, smoke. Smoke. Ooh, I hear that long O sound. It says its name. It goes in the long O category. And here we have toes. To-o. I hear the long O sound again. Now it's going to be your turn. I'm going to hand you a word. We'll just go around the circle, and you're going to put it in the correct category. If you don't hear ah or o, it's going to be an oddball. So let's go ahead and try this. I need all of us to pay attention to each other so that we can make sure we understand where the word goes. Okay, so we'll start with you, Andrew. Got it. I like how we're breaking up the word into sounds because that helps us to figure out what that O makes. Why is that?
Because it doesn't have an O in it either.
Right, well, it doesn't have an O. Does it have an O sound?
Not really.
Kind of.
Can you tell us what vowel sound you hear in there? Right, so that doesn't go with O or O, right? Okay, next one, Brooklyn.
You okay?
He's fine. Good. Let's do a few more. Got it. Got it. And the last one.
No. Every single one has a
Great, now make sure that you can see the words. We're going to talk about, we know the oddball has an A sound. We already talked about that. What does this column, what do they all have in common, the long O column? Raise your hand to share. Look at the words, look at the pictures. What do you notice? Nicholas, what do you notice?
that they're all different sounds like that, and then the whole they're different sounds like fox and nose.
Right, that's how those columns are different. But Nicholas, what do you notice? What do all of these words, what sound do you hear in all of these words? Great. So that's what they all have in common. Anything else you notice?
That each one kind of a little bit, like, since they all have the O sound, they kind of, a few of them, like, rhyme together, like nose and coat and goat and goat.
Right, that would be some of the words in the category. But I think what's most important to notice is they all have the O sound. What about these words in this column? Eyes over here, please. What do you notice about all of these words? Andrew, what do all of those words have in common?
The O is always the second letter, or the same.
Okay, so they all do have an O, correct? What do you notice about the sound, though, of that column?
Like, pretty much exactly what you said, except you have to do like dot and smoke don't like climb and make the same old sound.
Right. Excuse me. So what sound do all of these words have?
Ah.
Excellent. That's what they have in common. So let's go through once more and read them, and then I'm going to have you do your sort on your own. So let's try. We have long O. Read these words. Everybody.
Smoke, toes, road, boat, goes, coat, goat, soap, road, nose.
Everyone, I heard that O sound in every word. Let's try the next one. Please turn your swords to the side. Next one, read this column. Brooklyn, up here.
La, la, ta, la, ma,
There's that ah sound. Now what your job is going to be, when you sort your words, just like we do in the mornings on our own, you're going to sort your words, but I want to hear you nice and clearly reading them so that you know where they go. So just like I did, I picked up this first one, I said hose. O goes right here. I want to hear you reading them. Okay, so now take out your own sorts. Fine. Yep, stay on the carpet. Get your 3 headers on top. Oh, your headers were missing? Here, Brooklyn, I will write your headers on here. I like how I hear Andrew reading the words as he's sorting them. I want to hear everybody reading them. Yep.
La.
Good reading your words.
Ta.
You friends spell that. Jenna, now read your column down once more and make sure they all have the same sound in that column. This is what I want you to do. This is what we do every single morning. Remember to read those words. So, Andrew and Jenna, you may clean up and head back to your desk, please.